Hi, I'm Lorene Sauro. I'm a certified functional nutrition practitioner, and today I want to talk to you about supplements. I could do a very long video about this, but I won't. I'm going to keep this very short to the key points. But this is a big topic, and I think a lot of people misunderstand supplements, whether they take them or not. So we're going to talk about why that is and what people can expect from a supplement and what they can't. So we're going to talk about supplements and what is known as the quick fix myth. So why supplements are often overhyped and what they're actually meant to do. So this is the core problem. People are not using supplements incorrectly. They are expecting the wrong outcome. Those expectations come from marketing, not from biology. Supplements are sold as solutions. Everything is sold as a solution, right? But they are designed as support. So this is the message that people absorb. Common marketing narratives are things like take this and feel better fast, fix the root cause in one step, bypass food habits and time. I mean, you've heard narratives like this forever. And the result is foods or supplements are framed as replacement and not tools. So, why the quick fix promise is so appealing? People are tired and overwhelmed. Symptoms are disruptive. When you feel poorly, you just want a solution. Nutrition feels complicated. Even if you knew what to eat, it does seem like a lot of work. And supplements feel simple and controlled. Quick fixes sell best when people feel they're stuck, right? So they're looking quickly. What can I do now? Here's what supplements are actually designed to do. Supplements are meant to support specific pathways, fill in temporary gaps, and reduce psychological burden, or physiological burden, I should say. Now, if we think about a multivitamin, for example, you're getting vitamins and minerals that go into your system to help your system function. That's temporary. It's not replacing food, but it's helping out. Another one is a probiotic, okay? It can assist the body while other changes occur. They're not staying, those probiotics. They're considered transient, but they can be really helpful while they're there. Supplements support processes. They do not replace them. So what supplements can't do, number one, they can't override foundational patterns. So, whatever your body is programmed to behave like, good or bad, the supplement's not going to override that. It may be trying to do something, it may be giving information to the body, but it's not going to make a wholesale change. It can't replace food exposure or habits. These are things we have to develop and have to have good ones for. It cannot create resilience on their own. So you're not going to have a resilient microbes and resilient gut and resilient body taking supplements. And it can't deliver lasting change without some context. So in other words, there has to be some other players involved. The key distinction, support is not the same as adaptation. And adaptation is what we want. We want a body that can adapt easily to what it's exposed to, good or bad, and serve us well. And if the more resilient and adaptable your body is, the healthier and better you will feel. So, how the overhype backfires. When expectations are unrealistic, people jump from product to product. I know I've done that myself with supplements and with other things as well. The stacks get larger and not smarter. In other words, you can have this whole cupboard full of supplements and yet nothing is working better. The foundations are being ignored, right? You're not actually taking care of the body. You're putting something in temporarily that may or may not assist. And the outcome, a person's frustration can increase and there's going to be less confidence in the body, right? So they're going to feel like they really don't understand their body even more. Why people feel let down by supplements? Well, it's not the supplement that failed. It's the expectation that was unrealistic. The time, consistency, and patterns that are needed to help the body function at its best were missing. And so we want to have an important reframe. Disappointment often reflects marketing promises, not the product failure. So you want to have the right role for supplements. Supplements work best when they support a broader strategy. So, in other words, there are good eating habits, there are good lifestyle habits, and now you're adding supplements as a result to sort of, help the body figure out what directions it might want to take all this good food and good lifestyle habits and what they want to accomplish. They're layered with food and these habits, so it becomes part of the total protocol. They assist the transitions that the person is trying to achieve, or they help in the rebuilding phases that the body needs in order to recover from whatever issue is happening. And they are being used with realistic timelines. So unfortunately, people want a solution now. And even with nutrition, even with exercise, even with, you take any healthy habit you can think of, it takes time to see a difference. Think of supplements as scaffolding, not the building. So scaffolding just supports construction. It does not replace the structure. And once the building is built, the scaffolding is gone. So the good news should be that once you have accomplished what you needed physically, you won't be still taking supplements. So think of supplements as temporary, but purposeful. So what does create real change? Well, lasting change comes from consistent patterns. So that means for eating and lifestyle and sleep and exercise, appropriate exposure, making sure that there's lots of different variety of foods and nutrients that the microbes and therefore the body will be exposed to. Time and repetition, it's consistent, right? Consistent pattern. So this time and repetition of different foods and the same way and doing it very thoughtfully uh, provides the microbes with the confidence to know they're going to continue to be fed. And you want your systems all working together. So you wanted to make the choices that are right for the systems in your body and then assist them in changing to be functioning the way you want. Supplements can assist in this process, but they cannot lead. A better mindset would be that supplements are tools, not shortcuts. Progress is layered, not instant. Foundations come first. You want to make sure you have the food and the lifestyle and the sleep and everything all in place when you start to take your supplements. They'll work a lot better that way. And expect support, not miracles. Supplements are not the problem. The problem is how they are marketed, positioned, and expected to perform. Supplements can be helpful. They also can be overhyped. So when expectations meet biology, supplements finally work the way they are meant to. Now, if the idea of using food and supplements appropriately appeals to you, I teach a step-by-step approach in my free training, the 4-step framework to build a resilient gut and a healthier you, and the link is below in the description box. It shows you how to feed your microbes without changing your entire diet. And so you'll find this is much more helpful way for you to learn what it is your microbes are looking for and an easy, simple way to fit this into your diet and lifestyle. And you can learn more about that method, the gut balance method. There's a link for that as well in the description below.